Hi, I'm Eloise Teisberg, and I'll share a few mentoring tips for the Best Prep program. This will be my third year as a mentor, and it's been great connecting with two different students, and I look forward to meeting my third student this year. My first student wanted to be a physician, and she had some questions about the structure of medical education in the US, so I was able to share that with her. My second student had a lot of different career ideas, and she mentioned, she just got really interested in learning about Latinx history. So I helped her figure out what her strengths were and interests were in those areas she wanted to work in, and really encouraged her to follow her interests that she just recently discovered. I think that's really key, working with young people, helping them understand how their preferences and how their interests can contribute to their educational success and to their career success or work-life balance success anywhere later in life. I've heard from mentees that they really appreciate hearing how things really are in real life at our jobs, more than just we're the answer company and we're professional and we collaborate. What are we really working on? What are some initiatives? What are some challenges? What do our day-to-day jobs look like? And if you're a first-time mentor, I will share the advice I would have given myself if I could go sit by myself as I was composing my answers. The great thing is that the program's really well structured. The prompts each week are excellent. They give you a lot to work with. I tried to include it all. I tried to include all of the suggestions, all of the questions, respond to everything my mentee had said to connect with them, and also add some of my own experiences, as that's a big value in the program. But it got to be long and it got to be a lot. So now I'm much more confident. I know, okay, I can take the heart of the prompt, something from that key theme, talk about that, respond to one or more things my mentee has said, and add something from my own experience, and then I have what I need. And the same will hold true for you. Something people often want to know is, how can I effectively connect with a young person if I myself am no longer technically young? What if people are from different language backgrounds, different anything? And really be yourself, basic but quite true, and phrase your experience in my career, in my family. When I was in high school, I experienced this, and ask open-ended questions. So rather than saying, what sport do you play? I, as a non-athletic person, would always have to say, well, I don't play sports. When that question came up, so what do you like to do outside of school? So open-ended questions are your friends. Things will flow really well from the prompts. Sometimes you will encounter a student who doesn't write at all, or who writes really sporadically, or who writes very short messages. The biggest thing to remember is we write them every week, no matter what. We don't know what is preventing them from writing. It's very, very important we continue the communication with them and we support them, whether or not we hear from them. If your student is writing back much shorter messages than what you're sending, trim yours, edit yours down a little bit, clarify them, really get to the heart of what will connect with them, and they'll show you that by what they're writing about. A couple of extra things that you can do is you can read your response out loud. Look for cultural references. Sometimes I refer to the fact that we're living in the Jetsons age. That might not be helpful when you're writing to someone in 9th grade. Any idioms, like it's a piece of cake or healthy as a horse, you may or may not want to keep those in, depending on what your student is sending to you and what you want to share. And then corporate jargon like Q1, individual contributor, Westlaw, they might or might not be familiar with those. So just pay attention to them, include them if you want to. You might want to explain it, or you might want to navigate away from those pieces. And really just have fun, enjoy, connect. I'm a graduate of St. Paul Public Schools. You might hear my current St. Paul Public Schools students in the background right now. I've got 2 boys who are in St. Paul Schools, so I really thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for what you're giving to the young people in our community. Thank you and enjoy.